Good evening, ladies. Mom, chief of everything. What a day. Have you ever had a day where it just completely gets away from you? I've been very, very productive because I awoke at 3 a.m. this morning, kind of tossed and turned a little bit, and then finally got up about 4:30, and the day just got away from me. I got up, I actually paid some bills, mailed off a bunch of stuff that I needed to mail off for my businesses, like with payroll tax and stuff like that, and got that all done before the 31st because that's the IRS deadline. And then got my kids up, made them breakfast. We had s'mores toast. That's kind of cool. They like that when I do that. Little wheat bread with Nutella, marshmallows. Little healthy and not so healthy, but they like that when I do that. And then took them to school. Then I had an appointment that I needed to do. Then went shopping, grocery shopping, and came back home. Had a coaching call for my business. Got some stuff done with my business. And the next thing I know, it's time to pick up my girls and make dinner. And we're about ready to sit down. And I thought, you know what? I was talking with a friend, and I'm like, the day has completely gotten away from me, and I have not gone live with my Mom, Chief of Everything group. And I didn't forget, every, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, I was like, oh, I got to get on live. I got to get on live. And I should have just done it. But I was waiting for somebody to call me back, and they were supposed to call me in the morning, and then they didn't call, so I called them and left a message. Then they were supposed to call me in the afternoon, and I didn't want to be live and miss the call. And that brings me to what happened. So have you ever felt like the day has gotten away from you, and then you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and you didn't want to miss the call, and then you had to go and do something, and guess what? You missed the call. That's exactly what happened to me. That person that I didn't want to miss the call for called me when I was picking up my kids from school. So this call was supposed to happen yesterday, supposed to happen twice today, and of course, phone tag continues, right? When does that happen to you? When do you play, not necessarily phone tag, but when do you play the game of back and forth, where it's like you're almost in a relay and you're passing the baton? Okay, it's your turn. No, it's your turn. Now it's your turn. And that's exactly what happened today. And in spite of all of that tagging, back and forth, I still got quite a bit done. And it proved to myself that in the midst of a chaotic day, in the midst of a day of anticipation, in the midst of a day where I had appointments after appointments, and things just kind of seemed like I was watching myself go through these things, but yet I had no emotion about it. It was just like, I got to get this done. When does that happen for you? Where you have a day just jam-packed with things that you have to do on your to-do list, and you kind of like watching yourself do them, yet they're getting done, yet you still feel like you have all the stuff to do. So as I was preparing the dinner for my kids, and I'm looking at my list, and I had been checking things off through the day, I didn't feel like I had done a lot. But then I look at my to-do list, and I'm like, oh, I did that. I did that. I did that. And now I'm like really relaxed about it, because here I've been going from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, not thinking that I'm accomplishing very much because I still have a lot of other things to do. But I just kept grinding away. I just kept working to the next thing. And I just kept moving forward. And guess what? I got a lot done on a day that seemed like I wasn't getting anything done. So I encourage you to reflect on days like that, and then say to yourself, you know what? I did that. The day got away from me, but I did that. I met the goals that I wanted to meet simply by grinding through it. Simply by grinding